Welcome to another episode of Talk Sports. We are the intersection for sports and urban culture. You follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse, Sit and Talk Sports. Facebook group, be live right now. YouTube, be live right now. Please subscribe to the YouTube page, Sit and Talk Sports. Right now, we got Adam, we got nephew CJ, we got the young guns on, ready to talk their shit.
Yo. Yes, sir.
Let's jump right into it. Tatum top 10, CJ?
Top 10, not yet. Not right now. He definitely could be though by the end of the year. If he has the year that I think he's capable of having, he could for sure be top 10. But I can't put him top 10 just yet.
You got him.
I would put him. Let me see. Probably around like 12, 13. 12, 13. 12, 13 range. Yeah. You think that's too high?
Yeah.
Where you got him?
He's top 20.
20?
He's top 20. Yeah. He's top 20. But I think with the strength he got this year after he just dunked on Wendell Carter Jr.
Yeah,
like that
yes, sir.
Him and AD been in the gym. And I think he's really gonna show out this season. I think he's really gonna show that he's top 10, but we'll see.
Right.
I still think they're gonna be about a 6 to 8 team.
No, they're not. But hopefully Ime will get on him instead of Brad let him dribble out the clock for 23 seconds and he'll pull some BS fadeaway.
Right.
Hopefully they'll cut that out.
They're gonna finish about 6 to 8 though.
No way. There's no.
Yeah. Definitely.
How?
Easily. You got two ISO guys. ISO guys.
Ime came in and been preaching ball movement since he
got
got here.
The ball to each other.
They like to pass.
What you think, Al?
I mean,
second show back. Hard to get you on. Man,
tough.
Work a lot.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's tough because could you name? I mean, he's one of the most skilled power forwards in the league. So he shoots better than Giannis. I can't think of any other power forward who has his skill set other than AD, but he don't put the ball on the floor like Tatum does. Tatum's starting to defend a little bit now, so you're right. Maybe I don't get him top 10, but he's knocking on the door. He got to be at least 11.
11, 12 right there. He's creeping. He's creeping.
He's like 11, 12.
Right. You got to remember, he had 60.
He's only 24, 23 years old.
He had 60 last year.
Yeah, like he
60 points.
Can do anything.
Yes.
He can do anything he wants. He already showed the Nets. The Nets couldn't guard him.
He gave KD and them 50.
Terrence Ross scored 50 before.
Yeah, but
he scored 60 on Popovich's Spurs.
Not like, but he didn't score 50 like Tatum does. Tatum does it from everywhere, from the 3-point line, mid-range, slashing, puts the ball on the floor. Like, ever since Kyrie, I'll give Kyrie that. Ever since Kyrie was in Boston, I don't know if he was doing dribbling drills with Tatum and shit, but Tatum, dudes can't stand in front of Tatum. But his handle, you can't. It's like he's kind of like Paul George a little bit, but he got that shit on the string.
I mean, he kind of followed Kobe. I mean, he took after the best.
Hey,
kind of really respect.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. He definitely did. He definitely did.
He didn't follow LeBron's footsteps.
Not
many players
do.
do.
You go.
Not many players do.
All I gotta say is Clutch Sports.
Who can?
Let's just be real.
Who can? Yeah, I mean, LeBron's a one-of-a-lifetime player. 6'9", 260.
Every star right now. Every star.
Oh, you breaking up?
Today. Follow. I'm here.
Okay.
Every star that's playing today, who steps did they follow?
Because LeBron is sort of he's kind of like
he's an anomaly.
Right.
I just asked the question.
Who can be like LeBron?
I just asked the question. I just asked a simple question. Is the answer Kobe?
Kobe, Steph, they can feel like they're more alike. You know what I mean? Smaller people, smaller in stature. Like
I understand it's hard to say. I understand it's hard to just say Kobe. I get it. Like I get it.
mean,
I get
I'll
it.
give him Kobe. He's a second grade shooting guy to play this game.
Neither one of
Absolutely.
y'all want to say Kobe
Absolutely.
But you're old school. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
because your favorite
Absolutely.
player got Kobe on his wall. So I don't know why y'all don't.
It's all good.
Let's jump into Anthony Edwards though. I know that's your man.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that's your favorite player right after Braun gets up out of here, Adam.
It's gonna be better than Dwayne Wade.
You think so?
Ooh, that's
Big
a,
It's gonna be
statement.
better than Dwayne Wade.
that's a tall task. He's number 3 on
Michael,
shooting guard
listen,
of all time.
listen.
That's
Michael
a-
said it.
that's a
Dwayne
tall
Wade said it.
task.
They had the same coach in college, Tom Crean.
Right.
He's
Georgia.
He's bigger. He's bigger than Wade, and he can shoot better than Wade now.
He definitely got a little more size to him, especially
Yeah,
when you
and
put
he's
Ingram
and
in
he's,
the rim.
he's versatile. You already see if you see. I know it's preseason,
But
so
I
I know
don't-
it's early to judge. But now he has to just transfer that shit to the defensive
You
end.
got to remember though. That's Flash we talking about right
I
there. That's
understand that. Flash
Wade.
was great. Flash was
Flash.
great. Flash also had good teammates to help him along the way.
For sure. He
He's
definitely
always-
had Shaq. I'm not going
Yeah,
front.
He's
He
he's
had
still
Shaq.
he's still the second. He's still the third, fourth best shooting
Third,
guard
yeah,
ever.
he's a third grade shooting
Third,
guard.
yeah.
So-
D
Never
Wade,
played his
third.
game, but
That's
I mean,
a lot.
I think
That's a lot for Anthony Edwards to follow.
it
Right,
is.
that's
It
a-
is. So 3 championships. But you understand something. Wade was great. He's a scoring leader. He was in the MVP conversation. He's a Finals MVP. He's 3-time champion. I mean, I think you put Edwards in the right position to grow. You put the right pieces around him.
Do you think Cat's limiting his ceiling or D'Angelo?
I think he needs a dog. You're kind of right. Like I think he
I
needs
don't think so.
a leader to show him the way. Like Shaq didn't show Wade the way because Wade was all well polished. Remember something? Wade came out as a senior, so he was already well polished, matured. Anthony Edwards came out at 18 years old, so like he's still getting accustomed to the game. It's gonna take him a little bit to get adjusted, but he gonna work. And y'all gonna
Right.
see. Y'all gonna he was putting up numbers last year.
Yeah, he was definitely scoring
As a
30 and
rookie.
40 a couple times
He
late
scored.
down
I think
the stretch.
he broke Braun's record or something like that. Like most 40-point games as a rookie.
Yeah, but to say he's going to be better than Wade, what else
It's
does
a
he?
long
tall
shot.
task.
You got a long career, but Wade also came in at 21, 22, was polished. His game was polished. Anthony Edwards is a little bit bigger. I don't want to say he's a little more athletic because, like you said, he's the Flash. Wade was fast. And dribble wise. But if you ever get a chance to watch Anthony Edwards' game, like his handle is smooth. He got that shit on a string. Like it ain't like, and then he's athletic, so it's like it's tough to stay in front of him. You'll see. And he
Right.
grew taller. He's like 6'5", 230.
Now, but besides, even though he's in his second, third year, but even besides that, what does he do well? Because D Wade, besides scoring, because D Wade kind of does it all.
Right.
Besides scoring, what does?
I say his coach challenged him to have like 5 or 7 rebounds this year because now he got bigger and he's gonna be playing the 3
Right.
instead of the 2. So he challenged him to have about 5 to 7 rebounds and then be better on the defense end. So we're gonna see a whole new Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, he's a scorer. He scored first mind scorer.
True.
But last game, he had 3 steals and 3 blocks.
He do need to polish his jumper a little more. He is streaky. He is streaky.
Yeah, it is streaky. Right.
I agree.
But
But he definitely got to get him more.
any 3 points better than what Wade had.
D Wade, he had a little bit of a jumper. Now he definitely had the mid range down pat when he came in.
His mid-range is knockdown.
Hit it when it
You're
counts.
absolutely right. So,
Right.
But that's my opinion. So give him time. I say like 3 or 4 years. He gonna be a top 10 player in the league.
You think he could get All-Star this year?
You gotta look at the shooting guards in the West. Actually he has a chance because there's not that many.
If you
It's
think
not
he's
that
going to
many
be better than Dwayne Wade in 3 or 4 years, he should be top 3 player in the league.
Right. He
Top
got to
10.
be All-Star soon.
True. All right, so I think he'll lift off this year, but it's tough because D'Angelo Russell takes a lot of shots. He takes a
Yeah.
lot of shots. So it's like that's my only worry about D'Angelo Russell. He's gonna come back and he's gonna take shots from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I think he's going to respect Anthony Edwards too, though. He got to. They should be able to respect each other.
But I think, like you said, CJ, I think he'll be All-Star.
They got to get Cat out of there.
You
though.
think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Cat
You
has
think
to go.
Cat got to go? I mean,
I
I think he
give
already
Cat one more
requested a
chance. He
trade.
went through a lot of shit.
He did. He
That
did.
man lost like 40% of his family last year.
Like 6, 7 family members. I
Yeah,
heard too.
like,
Yeah,
Like,
that's a lot.
including his mother. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a tough thing to. I couldn't imagine, like, with him. I couldn't imagine being him, having all that money in the world. You couldn't save your mom. Like, yeah, that shit takes a
Right.
toll on you. That shit messes you up.
But for that team to go forward, they're still gonna have to move on with
Cat, you think they got to change?
Yeah,
Cat?
Edwards, they got to build around Ant. He's their best player. He's their best player,
absolutely.
franchise
all,
player.
all three of them's going to want the ball, and it just ain't gonna happen.
The Timberwolves will not make the playoffs. I don't think so. I don't see it.
But who's gonna be that 8th seed?
It ain't gonna be Minnesota.
Yeah, no.
That's the
I
game.
got
think
the
so?
Pelicans over them, the Kings over them, the
Zion plays. I don't know. Zion don't look like he gonna be into it.
the
this
Grizzlies over them, like for sure.
Year. Grizzlies,
Honestly,
I think
they're
the Grizzlies might be better this year. They might be like a 6th seed.
Grizzlies are
Seven.
gonna be much better this year.
Mm,
And don't let John
Yeah.
Morant get a jumper. And let's just jump right into John Morant because he was one of the topics. Because if that boy get a jumper, he's really gonna be a killer in the league. As much as he's doing it already now with the broken
Straight
jumper that
killer.
he got. How good you think he can be, CJ?
I think he could be real good. Like one of the next floor general PGs because he's very athletic. There's not many guards who can hang with him vertically. He's quick. And if he could get a steady jumper and be better on the defensive end, I feel like he could definitely be an all-star, potentially lead Memphis to a championship if Jaren Jackson and they get one more piece to develop well with them.
Adam.
Ja. I mean, I watched him in college. Like he is
said-
the real deal. Like
He said he want to dunk on your man, LeBron.
yeah,
said he wanna put him
they
on a
all
poster.
do. They all want to catch LeBron when he's a senior citizen. I get it, dog. Everyone's dream is to dunk on LeBron. I don't know. The man's like pushing 40s. You're gonna get your chance.
I'm
You know
just
what I
saying. That's what he told Homegirl on Bleacher Report. That's his
I-
dream is
I-
his dream is to put LeBron on a poster.
If he caught Kevin Love on that dunk, that'd have been a top 10 all time.
all time.
All
Easy.
time. That
Easy.
man's athletic, Giles. He's the real deal. Like
He got
like
springs.
CJ said, like he get a jumper, he gonna be tough to guard. Cause he's quick. He got like
Very quick.
He's
got
real quick.
He got quick cat like reflexes. And he's not scared to like bang. He's mad skinny, but
Right.
he ain't scared. He ain't scared.
He
to
keep
up
going
there.
to the rim. He
He'll
go
try
at
to punch.
Gobert,
He'll try to punch
AD.
your shit. He'll try to punch on you. He don't care.
Everybody. He's fearless. He's fearless for real. He don't care if he gets blocked.
As soon as he get that jump shot right, it's over.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
because
over.
then they gotta play him. They gotta respect him a little more. Can't back sag off as much.
True. But don't know who's gonna have a breakout year. You heard it here first. Desmond Bain.
From TCU,
Yep.
shooter.
That
Who the
that
Celtics
shooting guy off
traded.
the bench. He's a
You
shooter.
think-
He didn't get his
you think
chance
so?
last year but he's gonna work out this year. Watch.
Second
He
year.
might even go after.
So he's on your list for one of your favorite players?
Who? Desmond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Let's
want
get it
the
on record.
Lakers. I want the Lakers. to
sleeper?
draft him.
A sleeper to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
What we think about the Bucks? Were they a fluke last year because
They ain't even gonna make the
because
Eastern
Brooklyn was hurt?
Conference Finals this year.
They capitalized on their window. That was their window. They got every break in the book. Kyrie got hurt. Faced a Hawks
James
team
Harden
out of
was
all
hurt.
teams, right?
And they lost PJ Tucker. That was a
Shit,
big
even
piece.
Trey
I
Young
mean,
got hurt.
He was airballing floaters, so even though he was playing defense, he wasn't really doing too
Yeah,
much.
he was
offensively.
doing work out there. You gotta give him his due.
Yeah, he
He
was
gets
locking
busy.
up.
He gets busy.
Yeah, but
but he
everyone keeps
definitely
talking about
should
the
get
you don't need shooters. I promise you, the Bucks won't make the Eastern Conference Finals.
Who outside of Brooklyn, who do you think could beat them in a 7-game series?
Boston.
I like our chances for real.
And I don't
like our
like
chances
Boston.
for real.
I'm gonna be the first to tell you. Everyone,
Oh, you don't?
know. I talk
Boston
shit about
beating the
Boston.
Bucks.
Yo, Boston.
I can see it.
You gotta look at it, right? So between the Sixers and the Celtics is left to the teams that break through. Miami broke through, they made the finals. The Bucks broke through, they made the finals. Who's left to break through to finally get over that extra hump?
Philly and
You either
Boston,
got
but
Philly or you got Boston.
Philly, I don't. Depending on Ben
With
Simmons,
that Ben saga
yeah,
and
they're
shit,
not.
they won't push over. But Boston, one thing I've learned over the years, like you ain't never ever count Boston out, no matter who they're going up against, no matter what juggernaut.
Boston
team
has
they
been
playing.
counted out so many years. Are you crazy?
Listen, they're tough though, DC. They're tough.
Yes.
What?
Sleep.
They're
Everybody's
tough.
sleeping
They're
on them.
tough.
Everybody's
They
sleeping.
play tough. No matter who they play tough. I
Okay.
lost a lot of money over the years betting against them.
Plus,
A lot of
he
teams
made-
played tough and then didn't come home with that trophy. So
True.
kind of
But
doesn't
I
matter.
promise you, it might, depending on the seeding, it's probably going to be a Celtics Nets Eastern Conference Finals.
They got like one
can see
chip
it.
in the last 40 years.
I
I
know.
can see it.
How tough are they?
Think of the matchups, though. Think of the matchups, right?
The Lakers got a bubble chip.
Like how tough are they? They're like one chip in the
Listen,
last
they got
40
Marcus
years.
Smart. They got
Uh,
now. They got Al. They got Al. Al's back. He's the Army Swiss knife. I'm telling you, Boston's going to Eastern
The
Conference
Bulls
Finals.
will be better than Boston.
no way. No way.
They definitely
Bulls?
will.
No way. No way.
They definitely
They
will.
although they
I
play
know.
Cleveland, they look good. You know, Lonzo and Levine got chemistry. They still will not be better than the
The Bulls will
Celtics.
be better than Boston, CJ. I'm telling you, like they will be better than
All right,
Boston.
explain why. Wow,
And I would
gotta hear
I
this.
would love to see them in a matchup.
In the playoffs? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Now I will say this
you'll
before
get
you
you'll
go.
get Tatum to
I,
average 50, but
for sure.
Chicago's defense is going to be pretty good this year.
See,
And
like,
Zoe's
I don't
gonna
know.
be an all-star.
Vucevic is kind of like soft down low.
Zoe will
he'll
make
shoot
his first
three.
all-star game this year.
He'll shoot
I
the
agree.
three,
I
but
wanted the Celtics to sign Lonzo in the offseason because I felt like he would have worked great with Tatum
He's-
and Brown.
He would
True.
be good
Very
with
true.
them. Yes, he would.
Right. I felt like that should have been the move, but
like
I like him in
a lot of
Chicago.
big free
He's
agents.
gonna
They
look
don't want
better
to come to
in
Boston.
Chicago.
I don't know why,
true,
but they don't want to
they
come to
just
Boston.
don't.
He's gonna look a lot better with Chicago.
Yeah, that 250 bet with that Springfield kid.
Then you
bet
got the
me-
Hawks.
He
Then you
bet
got
me
the
with
Hawks.
Boston.
You got the
I
Knicks.
like now the Knicks.
Everybody improved.
You want to talk
Everyone
about
got better.
fluke?
Eight
I think the Knicks are somewhat of a little bit of a fluke.
Do you?
I think so. Just
They're gonna make
just
the playoffs
because
this year.
yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna be as good because teams are gonna be like, okay, they're not
Now
just
we
the
know-
aha.
Now we know,
the
like Julius
old
can't go off
Knicks.
like he
right,
was going off. Yeah.
right, and everybody's gonna know RJ and Julius. You got to sit on their left the whole game and make them
Yeah.
go right.
Yeah, I disagree. They,
And that's
they got
crazy
enough.
because RJ's a lefty.
They have
Right.
enough. They have enough offense, and they're definitely going to continue to play defense. So
I think Kemba's hit or miss. I don't think he's the same.
Kemba's going to play
I'll
well
tell you
because he's
what,
at
the
home.
Celtics fans are gonna be pissed. They see him.
He's going to play well.
Right,
At home. I'm not that
Hey.
big of a Kemba fan, but he's going to play well.
Me
at
neither.
Home. His energy's going to be good at home,
You're right. You're
and the
right.
Knicks will be
Being
better
home
than
can
Boston as
change
well.
We all seen the Kemba
No way.
performance when he was on UConn.
He did
No
okay.
way.
He did okay at UConn.
He did okay.
Yeah.
College Player of the Year.
Yeah, he
six-pack game
was
winner.
cardiac Kemba. That was
Yeah,
come on
No,
now.
he got busy.
That step
He got
back
busy.
was seen
Right.
across the world.
He got busy. He showed out. He put
Right.
that home. He put homeboy on the skates, on them skates when he
The
did
Pittsburgh,
That,
ooh,
yeah,
dropped him.
that Pittsburgh game. He put
Right.
him on them skates and just killed him.
I ain't never
For the
seen.
game.
I ain't never seen two guards that are under 6 feet kill college basketball like that.
Hey,
Ever.
Adam, whose team is the Lakers right now?
You said what?
Whose team?
Ask Adam who's the Lakers now.
I kind of think it's AD's team. And let me stop by saying I think LeBron's gonna take a step back role this year and like let AD do like try to dominate game. You know, Bron, I think Bron understands now that they're gonna go as far as AD takes him. He's 36 years old now, so it's like he can't. We seen firsthand the Sun series. Like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you breaking up? I can't hear you.
Breaking up.
You don't think he last year?
I don't think what.
You don't think he understood that last year?
Yeah, so that's what and like it sucks because like people are right when they say he gave up. I just realized he realized like yo he didn't he wasn't gonna be able to take them all the way to the finals. They're saying he ain't 33, 32 anymore.
Right.
Like he wasn't gonna be able to score 30, 40 points day in, day out.
Because he knew also on the other side, it's either KD or Giannis you're gonna have to see.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of that.
Like, coming with a full healthy team.
Full healthy squad.
Yeah, like is either get embarrassed with another finals loss or Just take that L first
Right.
round. I
Suck
hate
it
to
up.
see it. I hate to see it. But I'll tell you one thing, like C just said, yo, them picking up Malik, that boy Monk, he a scorer.
Malik
That was a
Monk
major
is
pickup.
he could definitely get buckets.
That
Yeah.
was a major
Now
pickup.
I'm not as hype on Westbrook as a lot of people are. Just because I gotta see how he's gonna do down the stretch of games. Like I still think he's gonna like, oh, I'm doing this for me, it's my city, I'm doing this. Let me pull up, shoot this.
But he ain't playing
He's
with
gonna
KD no
A
more.
few
He
moments,
don't a lot of the dudes he played
but it's
with.
going to be less than what they know.
My thing is
He's
a lot of the dudes he played with, he don't respect. So when he didn't respect them, he just did what he wanted. Like,
But how can he not respect arguably the greatest scorer to ever touch a
he
basketball?
did it, yo.
But I've
And that's
always
what I'm
said
saying. Like, yo, imagine you got a dude who can get a bucket at any time of the game. Yo. Anytime, anywhere, any way he wants.
wherever, on whoever.
Yeah. And you don't pass it to him at the end of the game. You don't respect him. You're beefing with him. They had beef. I don't know what it was or what allowed them like that they couldn't get along and get it right. But he didn't respect
It's
KD.
just that simple. He just thought he was better. He just thought he was better.
You're
There was
right.
nothing wrong with him
And
thinking
KD
that.
said himself that KD's not a leader. So I think part of that was like Westbrook was like, if you ain't the leader, then it's just like,
Thought you froze, nigga.
oh, my fault. Like if you don't, like Westbrook, he respects Braun, he respects AD, so they both just won a championship without him. So like, I think he's gonna come in and do the right thing. Like, I'll be the first to tell you, I was against it because Westbrook can't shoot.
Right, that's another thing. That's another non-shooter
AD
in the lineup. Right, that's another non-shooter.
I couldn't understand that, but now, like after seeing them like talk, seeing like the interviews and shit like that, like Westbrook, like he respects Braun. He respects Braun. He respects AD. So like, I think Westbrook's gonna play his role to a point and do his best to win.
Yeah.
Who do you think should be in the starting five?
It's still gonna be better.
Who do I want or who do I think?
Both.
All right. So I think to get experience and to get him going, I think THT should be the starting shooting guard. I think it should be Westbrook, Taylor Horton, and for the three, I'd say put Ariza out there because he's tall and lanky.
Mm-hmm.
He plays defense. Have none of them off the bench. You got Braun at the 4, and then you got AD at the 5.
Who you got, Unc?
For the starters?
Yeah.
I would start Westbrook. I would start Monk. I would put Trevor at the 3, Braun at the 4, and AD at the 5.
Now I'm not. I kind of agree, but one player I would start instead of Monk is Bazemore. I would start Bazemore instead of Monk.
Oh no,
why's that?
Because he don't need the ball. He's experienced. He plays defense and he can shoot. He's a nice catch and shoot off the ball player. You don't gotta run plays for him, and he hustles. Monk, he needs the ball. He needs the ball in his hands to cook. Exactly. That's why him off the bench would be better.
I agree.
I think now who you
Maybe
think?
I'm just being selfish because I'm a big Monk fan and just want to start a lot of with the guys.
So now, right. I told you who I wanted. Who I think is going to be the starting lineup, and they're only going to do it for shooting. It's going to be Westbrook, Ellington.
Ariza, I've been seeing that a lot.
Braun,
yeah, that's
Ellington.
That's going to be the starting.
It's going to be Ellington because Ellington's a shooter. He can get that shot.
Ellington and Ariza is going to start.
He's not that big though, but he plays defense. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Ellington and Ariza is both going to start in that line.
Yeah. I can see.
But which is better though? Which is better for the Lakers because now you got THT coming off being the playmaker. All Nunn wants to do is shoot. So he ain't no playmaking point guy. All he wants to do is come in and jack. So you're gonna have THT be the playmaker, have Nunn, Monk, and then Melo. And then you got DeAndre
I forgot
Jordan.
about Melo.
THT is going to show up this season.
You gonna play him over Dwight? You playing DeAndre over Dwight?
No,
Dwight. I'm sorry. Dwight will be in that second rotation. It'll be Malik Monk, THT.
I'd rather Dwight.
Melo, and then probably Bazemore and Dwight.
Dwight's energy. He should have stayed. I don't know why
He
he
should
left.
never left. He should
He
never
should have never
left.
left.
That was all Daryl Morey. That was all
Yeah,
Daryl
there was
Morey.
no reason for him to leave. Like came right back. Like his energy was good. He balled up. He played. He was in good shape. There's
Y'all
no
needed
reason for
him
to
too.
leave.
Like
Yeah,
without him, y'all
definitely.
needed him for Jokic. He
Definitely
was bodying
needed him.
Jokic, had Jokic
Hell yeah.
uncomfortable in his feelings.
Jokic couldn't do nothing. Jokic couldn't do nothing with him when Dwight was all up in him. You know what I mean, he wasn't. But Nuggets got some sleepers this year.
Oh, they gonna be real good, especially when Murray
Listen,
gets back healthy.
MP3, I'm telling
My
you.
thing is,
PJ.
ain't no point in talking about
MP3, he might be an
MPJ.
all-star. Yep.
as
And
long as the
PJ.
Lakers is healthy. There's no point in talking about nobody else in the West.
Whoa, hold on now. You forgetting about what teams in the Bay. They got Clay
Splash
back.
Brothers.
They got
Yo,
Clay back now.
I
So
won't
they-
say this.
I
I
like
won't
their
say this.
chances.
Listen, I won't post this,
But
but that's one team I'm
we're
worried
too big for them.
Hey,
We're too
no,
big.
they got Wiseman. He's bigger than
Not
everybody.
even Wiseman. Yo, that kid Munga
Wiseman's not
is
ready.
going to be
Kuminga.
nasty.
Kuminga.
Yeah,
Trading
Kuminga,
block.
he's going to be.
Wiseman's on
he-
the trading block.
Yo, listen.
Well, who, for
listen,
Ben
Those for the
Simmons?
He plays
package.
defense. He can shoot the three,
He's
and
ready.
he's very athletic.
Right, Wiseman.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what they needed. They needed another.
Kuminga.
I mean, Kuminga, yeah.
Yeah,
They
Kuminga.
needed another athletic wing.
Yeah,
He might be better than Wiggins already.
he might take Wiggins' spot.
Right.
He might take Wiggins' spot. Wiggins don't be aggressive a few games out the gate. Don't
It
be
can
surprised if Kuminga's in the starting lineup. And then
Listen,
you got the other
I don't
kid from
sleep on
Tennessee, the
Steph.
shooting guy.
I don't sleep on
Moses.
Steph. Not one bit. I don't sleep
Arkansas.
on Steph.
Moses Moody.
Yeah, Moses. Yeah, Moses
Not
Moody.
gonna happen,
He's gonna be a
fellas.
scorer too.
Come on,
Moody is
Hog.
a
As long as
deep,
LA is healthy, it's not gonna happen. So
Oh,
As,
I don't think
as long
that's
as
wrong.
Clay's
Steph,
gonna come
Clay,
back.
and Draymond
Clay's
on
coming
that court,
back
I like their
100%.
chances. If Steph, Clay, and
winning?
Draymond on
It's
that
gonna be
court,
it's gonna
I
be
like
a
their
Warriors
chances.
Lakers Western Conference Finals.
Depending on if Kawhi comes back right or not.
You got Clay
Yeah.
coming back too.
But Clay's gonna be back the whole year, so I definitely think they're gonna
Yeah.
be battling like
I mean,
top 2-3 seeds.
Curry got his other shooter back, so
You
Even
can't
if
double
Kawhi-
Curry like y'all been doing the past
No,
2-3 years.
no.
Yeah, but even
I
if
felt-
Kawhi comes
I
back
ain't even gonna lie. I
healthy, they're not
felt
going
bad for a
anywhere.
little bit watching Curry
Clippers,
get
you don't
like
think so?
triple teamed
Nah,
and shit.
I got no
But
faith
then
in
I
them.
don't because I remember him laughing on the sideline when they were blowing teams out by 30.
He was doing that.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
Who's that, Adam? I hear you.
Oh, I said I kind of felt bad watching Curry like getting triple teamed and shit in the last 2 years, like making sure he couldn't get his shot off and shit. But then again, I don't
Yeah,
feel
that's how
bad
good he
because
is.
I remember him laughing on the
Yo.
sideline when they were blowing teams out by 30.
Hounding.
That's
Him
how
and
good he is,
Durant.
though. That's how good he is.
Right. You can't let
That's
him touch
how
the
good
ball
he is.
past half court, really. Like
Facts.
anywhere
That's how
past.
great he is. My fault. Not even good. That's how great he is. Well, let's switch this topic real quick and go into LaMelo. Can he be an All-Star this
yeah.
year coming up?
Absolutely.
Because he
I
had a
see
great
it.
season.
I can see it.
I mean,
can
Can
see
he be
it.
an All-Star before his brother, or are they going to make it the same year? I think they can be All-Star. Both of
well,
them their
I
first
think
time this year.
Lonzo's gonna have the better record, so he might get more
Yeah.
more thing. Like Hornets, they're gonna be struggling. I think they're gonna be in the playing like 8, 9, 10,
playing game.
10 area, right? That's where I see him at.
They'll
I
be in
don't
the
see
playing
him
game or the
top
8
6.
I'm telling you, I think Minnesota's better than the Hornets. Hornets star
Absolutely
players
not.
were injured all year. They'll be high.
No.
Minnesota's not better than the
What?
Hornets.
They got Scary Terry, Melo, PJ,
Gordon Hayward.
Boat Knight, who's nice from UConn. They got Ty
Minnesota's
Jones.
still bottom 5.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're still bottom. I think they probably
Make the
always gonna
playoffs
be.
this year.
No,
I'll
I
tell
don't
you-
see it.
Minnesota's probably gonna be a 6-7 seed.
You're out your mind.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
I don't
Well,
agree
you
with
had it
that.
here first.
Anthony Edwards ain't leading them to the 6th spot right now. Nah,
So
bro.
you think?
Crazy.
Hold on. Who?
He's crazy.
What 5
who's my
teams would
top
you
5?
put over them? Yes. That's
Bugging.
my question.
Warriors, Lakers.
You're bugging.
It's no order.
Not in any
Yeah,
order.
that's not order. Yeah.
Warriors, Lakers, Denver.
Mhm.
I don't think Clippers are gonna be as strong as everyone thinks this year. So that's 3. Portland. I have a Portland's gonna make some
Portland.
noise this year with
Okay.
Chauncey. So
Chauncey.
that's 4. That's 4. Well, I gotta give you a 5th.
No, Utah. Utah don't get no
Oh
love.
yeah, Utah. That's what I'm missing. Utah. So
What
Utah,
about-
Nuggets, Lakers, Warriors, Portland's gonna be up there, so that's
Portland.
probably top 5.
What about Memphis?
No, 7 seed.
You don't think they're better than
They're around
Minnesota?
6, 8.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah, they're better than Minnesota.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
Nah, crazy.
yeah, they are better.
They-
than
They
Minnesota.
traded. Yo, who's that?
Anthony, I would
center?
think that good right now.
Who's
man.
that center? Steve
They got
Adams?
Steven Adams. Yeah,
He ain't better than Cat.
he will
Chips,
fuck
man.
Cat up in the paint.
Cat ain't got
He
no
will
goddamn
bully
heart.
Cat.
He
He
will.
will bully
But
Cat.
Cat will take him out on the perimeter.
Cat ain't got no heart, man.
You're
Listen,
right.
Minnesota
You're
ain't going nowhere. They're not making the playoffs. They're
Remember what I
absolutely
told
not
you?
making the playoffs.
Minnesota's gonna be a 7 seed this year.
I'm gonna write this down.
Besides their top 3
Adams
players,
said
who else is
7
over there?
seed.
Huh?
Besides D'Angelo, Edwards, and Cat, who else is over there?
You got Beasley. You got
These leagues poop.
They just got what you call it too.
Don't say Beverly is not a factor.
Yeah, like
Not a
you can't
factor.
think of anybody. It's not happening.
Beverly.
They're not winning. They're not going to the playoffs.
Oh, they got the kid from he was a number one, not number one pick, he's a top 10 pick.
Adam, it's
Shit.
not happening. Trust me.
All right.
If you got to keep doing that, thinking of the players that are in Minnesota, those motherfuckers ain't going to the playoffs, man. So we're gonna jump into this.
17.
We're gonna jump into this last topic, and then we're gonna get up
All
out of here. Because I'm glad you just mentioned Dame Lillard, because that's what I wanted to jump into with his new coach, Chauncey Billups. How do you think their relationship is going to be, and is he going to stick it out in Portland kind of the same way KG did? Because me personally, I feel like Portland should have busted up that team like 2 years ago. Like that team's not going to go anywhere. Another 2 ISO superstars on one squad that keeps passing the ball to each other. It's just not going to happen like as good as they are.
But
I think they really need to split that squad up. That's my take on it. CJ,
this
what's
squad
up?
is different than like the Celtics, the 2 ISO players, because for one, Jalen and Jason, they play defense. CJ and Dame do not. And also, they are kind of the same player. It's pretty redundant, and there's teams younger than them that's already lapped them in the West, like Denver, like
Right.
Phoenix, like Utah. They're younger, and they've already beaten them in the playoffs already. So I don't. Chauncey, he was their only hope, and I wish Chauncey came to Boston, but I don't see Dame staying there. He might give Chauncey a year or two, but they got to trade CJ in order to keep Dame there, I think.
100%.
Well, who could they trade CJ for?
I say if you get Ben Simmons over there, that'd be pretty good.
They make a better player too.
He will. I mean, that's what he is. That would be perfect.
He is. He's a point guard.
No,
be a
Ben
perfect trade
Simmons, I
for both
would
teams.
play him at power forward, not at the point.
But
That
they
would be a
just got
perfect-
what's it called?
That would be a perfect trade for both teams. Perfect trade for both teams.
CJ another piece for Ben, like a pick or whatever.
If I,
Because
okay,
that's
so
what Portland needs.
I'm
is
gonna
an
speak on
athletic
Dame,
point.
but I personally think it. So the rumor was with the Hawks. I think the Hawks should do that with Ben, and they'll have a shooter, and they'll have
Collins and Reddish.
yeah. I
Ooh,
think so.
Reddish is from Philly too.
Yeah.
So that'll be a nice little
I think
homecoming.
he'll
but-
show out. He's a defender. He's big. He can shoot the 3. That's
Right.
what they need. And then they can have
He-
John Collins play the 4.
He got some talent now. He just been
does.
buried on the bench because
He-
Hawks, he been injured
Yeah,
and
because
they
they got
That
players.
doesn't.
right.
Philly wouldn't become a threat having
Reddish and Collins. You don't think so?
John Collins and Cam Reddish.
Nah,
They're
they
not
wouldn't be
gonna a threat.
championship threat, but
They wouldn't
they
be a
definitely
team, but
make
they'd
the
be-
playoffs.
Yeah.
They make the
They'll be a
playoffs.
good team, but
Or
you know, if Ben
Or
Simmons
that-
if Ben Simmons just humbled himself and got on his shit, you know, motherfuckers found out like he really can't play that well. You know,
the Nets
he
trade
can't shoot the
Kyrie.
ball, but
Philly's holding
Either
them
that-
back.
Cam Reddish and John Collins ain't
Or the Nets
gonna
or the
make Philly a
Nets trade
threat at
Kyrie,
all.
because
So
what I was reading and I was listening today, if Kyrie gets traded to Philly, he'll miss 9 home games on the year.
yeah, Kyrie's not getting traded though.
I know. But the Nets, if he stays in Brooklyn, he's gonna miss 44 games.
He's gonna suck it up. He's gonna suck it up like
I
Wiggins
mean-
did. Get that shot.
And take that shot. I don't know. Kyrie ain't
I
that
don't
weak.
know. Kyrie
ain't that
Kyrie
weak
ain't
with him,
gonna
right?
cave in like Wiggins. He'll
Yeah, he ain't
he'll
like-
leave
He ain't
and
built
just
like
not
Wiggins.
and just not talk to anybody
think
for
so?
a week
Yeah.
and come back.
Yeah, so he did that
So
shit.
he's not. You think
Yo,
so?
ain't no
So
one seen that
CJ,
shit in history what Kyrie Irving did. That man stopped
What up,
playing
Pump?
and then came back.
Right.
so you think he's
Couldn't be
gonna
reached.
sit out them home games?
He can. They have no like they they can be able to have him sit out the home games and they'll still be number 1 or 2 in the East, I think. Because don't sleep on the rookie they got, Cam Thomas.
But
he's
still,
real nice.
Cam Thomas gets buckets.
so KD and Harden's just going to be okay with, say they make the finals and they can't play the home games. KD and Harden's just supposed to be okay with that.
I would think by then,
I think
because that's all the
KD's a
way through
pushover.
June.
When it comes to Kyrie, I think KD's a pushover. He ain't gonna say nothing to Kyrie.
True. Yeah.
Like
think it's
y'all,
gonna-
everyone got this wrong idea about KD's. Like he can do this. He's not a leader. He said to himself, "I'm a ball player. I don't worry about anyone else. I don't worry about what anyone else is doing.
Shit,
I'm a
I
ball
just get
player.
my buckets. That's it.
That's it. That's it. And that's what got me tight. Like dudes, oh, KD's this, KD's that. KD had enough pieces to beat Giannis. He did, but he's a scorer. His first mentality is scoring, so
Right.
he doesn't think to utilize his players, his teammates.
I mean, he's
Granted,
definitely
nowhere else
gotten
to
better.
listen, but he had enough to beat
I don't
He had
think
the
so.
best catch and shoot player in the NBA last year.
And he wetted the bed. He went like over.
It's your lead. Hey, DC's a Kobe fan. When Kobe's teammates started
The
acting
greatest
up and missing
scorer ever.
shots,
He's the
Kobe,
greatest scorer ever. That's
Kobe,
That's
Kobe
is
Kobe-
definitely up there on.
He
That's
put
not
the
about him
confidence
being
in
up
his
there. And we're
teammates,
gonna say that for the talking. He's the best. The best scorer. And I'm gonna make sure you're on, and I'm gonna make sure you're on that app because he is the greatest scorer ever.
He
But
ain't better than Durant.
oh man, fellas, before we get into this, because on that topic, I promise you, I'll give y'all a whole 2 hours. That's one of the main topics we got. We're gonna have a show for because
All right, if I'm gonna answer with Dame and Chauncey Billups.
close it out.
I think they're going. Yeah, I mean they can go up there. I mean they gotta make a few trades, but Chauncey ain't like their old coach. Like Chauncey's like a straight now, like gritty type coach. Like when he's gonna make them defend or they ain't gonna play. He'll get defenders in there. Chauncey's known for his defense. Chauncey's known for a defensive minding guard. I don't think he's gonna let them do like with who's their old coach? Scott
Willie
what
was
is his name? Terry Stotts. Terry Stotts.
Terry Stotts.
Terry Stotts.
He ain't like Terry. Like when you could tell when a team where the coach loses the locker room, like they didn't respect Terry. They did what they wanted, and then they had their own expectations on the season, and they didn't care how it went. I don't think Chauncey's gonna let that happen. I think he's gonna play them hard. He's gonna make them play hard. I don't know how far I can see them going because, like you said,
They're not going
DC,
far.
anything outside the healthy Lakers, I don't see. I mean, I don't see them upsetting anyone. But
Denver's not going far. I mean, Portland's not going far.
no,
If Dame gotta keep
first
that,
round, second round, maybe.
They're a first round exit. I see, depending on the
Yeah.
matchup.
Yeah.
Depending on the matchup.
I agree.
If they're a bottom half team,
depending on the matchup,
easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
100% Nev.
first round exit. Yeah.
But guys, I appreciate y'all. Adam, you already know what time it is, man. Thank you for coming on. We got to get you back
All
on.
right.
We got to do some more late shows to get you on. I know you are chasing that bag, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to take care of the family. You got to take it home.
Yes,
Nephew,
sir.
love your energy, man.
No
Got
doubt.
to get you back. Marlon was on. Schedule a show, man. We got to get you back up on here. Definitely kick it with
For
the
sure.
OGs, too, because you got that knowledge. You know
For
what I mean?
For sure.
Kobe's
Can't
definitely
wait.
the greatest. I'm show you on that app, boy. I
We
appreciate
see.
y'all, man. Let's get up out of here. Everybody subscribe. Sit and Talk Sports on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, IG, Clubhouse. Sit and Talk Sports. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.